Once upon a time, there was a lighthouse, but this was no ordinary lighthouse. For ships crossing through the stormy straits of despair, it beamed the hope of better days ahead. The first watch. Scan for passing ships and keep it from sinking into despair. Be careful, you only have a small supply of hope that recharges over time. Yes, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a little game called Lighthouse of Better Days, in which you control this little lighthouse, and you have to help these little boats get by sort of shining a light on them in order to give them hope. Which is interesting. Presumably I'm firing people named Hope at them rather than anything else. So yes, you seem to be like managing the height of certain different bars, as it were, in order to keep them going until they reach wherever it is that they're going. Yeah, it seems sort of quite cute and quite adorable, and apparently there's a number of different sorts of levels. The first watch is over. That's good. That's what all these seagulls are doing here. They must be ploughing nearby. 2 ships are passing in the night. Keep both of them from sinking. Okay, so presumably there's going to be like one on either side of me. Okay. How do I... Why aren't there... Oh, they don't have... Oh, okay, so these ones do still have those red bars. Those red bars, they just only appear when... They only appear when I'm actually looking directly at them, which is a shame. Because that makes it a little bit difficult to see what's going on. But, yeah, people seem to be saying good things about this game, and praising the soundtrack, which is excellent. It's very enjoyable indeed. I certainly like a nice bit of piano music. Can I charge them both at the same time? That would be cool! I can! Most efficient. I should actually do that definitely right now, while it is possible and pertinent. Yes, my only complaint about the music is how loud it is, and there's no like settings menu in order to turn it down a little bit. So I had to do this a little bit more manually, so I'm not sure that the audio levels are alright for you, but hopefully they are. What I do find interesting is when we shine the light, it's so bright that it actually looks like daylight, and you can even see like the sun in the distance rising there, which is interesting. I think it's sort of playing onto the message of the game a little bit more about sort of hope and despair and trying to keep afloat, literally, in sort of dark times, as it were. The second watch is over. What happens next? The third watch makes sense numerically. Watch over 3 ships that travel together and then go their separate ways. Oh goodness, like a little convoy. All right then. I do find myself wondering why anybody is going out in this weather. It's like it seems a little dangerous to me. Oh, I can angle up and down as well. Oh, I didn't realise I could do that. I thought I could only go like left and right. That makes sense, because that one sort of went out of my field of view, as it were, so that made things a little bit of a pickle. Okay, they have come to say hello to me, and now they have to go back to their individual places. That's cute. Just shove a bit more hope up your bum. Which is not a phrase I want to think about, particularly now that I think that, as we alluded to before, hope can be the name of a person. Giddy up. This one in the middle is getting a good job, but the one on the right hand side has totally disappeared. I need to get the one on the left before he dies. Quick. Oh no, maybe he's alright. Either that or he's died. I'm not sure. I don't know what happens if you lose, right? I don't know if it's like a game over screen or something, or it just like restarts the night. I don't know. I'm a little confused as to what happens to the other ships, whether they've just like vanished off the screen. And I don't need to look after them as long as this one. The third watch is over. That's good. The fourth watch. 4 ships travel in the same direction, each at their own pace. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. This is going to be interesting. That's a tortoise in the hare situation. Alright, well at least this means that the ships aren't meant to be on the screen for the same length of time. It is meant to be that that some of them get sorted out sooner than others, as it were. Let's give you another little blast. And I want to give one sort of final blast to the two over there. Oh no, they're finished. They've been sorted out, and now we can sort these two out. I can't tell what sorts of little ships these are. I would assume that they're probably cargo ships, rather than any other type, because it would be a little pointless to be on a cruise in this weather. I don't know a great deal about cruises, but I would imagine if you were going on a cruise, this isn't the sort of setting that you would pick for it. But I hope the frame rate's alright. It doesn't look great. It might just be because OBS is displaying it in 30 frames, and to me the game is in 60. And because of the amount of activity with all the birds and stuff, that's more noticeable. Or whether something has gone more awry. But oh well, there's nothing I can do about it now, so I should stop whinging about it and sort out this little boat. I must really be bucketing out all of the water that's coming in from those enormous waves. Go on, little one. You might be the slowest, but I have known you the longest. The fourth watch is over. How many watches are there? The final watch. An unknown number of ships venture out from near the lighthouse to brave the storm. I'm not convinced how brave this is. This feels more like stupidity, if I'm quite frank. Why would you pick to go out in this weather, right? It seems a little silly. So they're going to start from where I am currently. Yes, literally disappearing out of nowhere. And then presumably sort of go off into the distance. Dear. I think their bravery would be enough to sustain them, rather than the hope that I need to fire at them. But I don't know much about maritime mentals, so you'll pardon me if I don't understand the thinking process behind these boats. More going to appear eventually? Is there... Oh goodness, there's another one right over there. I didn't see him before. Getting up. I feel like... I don't know, I was going to say it feels like it might be good if you could use the mouse as well to move the lighthouse around, but at the same time that might make it sort of too easy in the sense that you'd be able to move around very quickly. And I think half of the sort of tension of this game, as it were, comes from the fact that you have to move it quite slowly, with the sort of the fixed speed that the keyboard keys give you, rather than the quickness you could use with the mouse. You wouldn't think birds would be out in a storm. I don't know a great deal about birds, I must confess, but I really wouldn't think that they'd want to be out in all the water. The storm is finally clearing. Hooray! The lighthouse kept shining as a beacon of hope to others in troubled times. The storm has passed now, but more will surely come, and we will be ready. Oh, that's nice. I rather wish I could see this without the sort of the red filter on it to get a better look at this nice view. But that was nice. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was just simple but a nice little fun gameplay mechanics and beautiful music and just a nice little simple. I don't know. I wouldn't really call it a message as such. It's more of a sort of a feeling that it's trying to convey, I suppose, which I think it does quite nicely. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I should actually turn the recording off, you know. That would be a wise thing to do once in a while. That way people don't have to deal with the rest of me.